In this video, we look at the brand new 49 metre or 163 foot superyacht Alunya, built by Benetti in Italy and delivered in 2023. The yacht is presented by TWW Yachts. Alright, so we're on board main deck aft, or what Benetti call it, an oasis deck, which is unusual. Never heard that name before. This boat has been designed for an owner who really values his outside space. There's not an awful lot of technology on board this yacht. So I know there's something that always comes out when we do videos on yachts and we show big television stuff, and people always say, oh, I would never want a big TV because I want to be doing all the other things. Well, that is the person who owns this yacht has the same thought. A massive jacuzzi here and a kind of wading pool as well. Obviously not a big enough yacht to have a proper swimming pool, but that is plenty for me. And then you've got lots of features here, lots of covered space. You can see the awnings here. These are all easily removable, of course. So you can have this can be completely covered, or it can be for sun. And you've got these poles here, which are carbon fiber. You can probably see the carbon fiber material, maybe not in this light, but these are made from carbon fiber, so they can be placed in very easily. They're very light, and then they can fit the awnings to them. Same goes for the rails. You get lots of rails here. All can be removed from the deck. Lots of furniture here, which is all movable. Very often you have storage under these are cushions as well. Now, obviously, at sea, all the cushions would be taken inside and stored until they were again using this area. Another thing that you should note is these doors here have got teak on, right? Why would they have teak on the bulkhead? Because they open out. They're hydraulically open out, so that will open flat, and that one over there will open flat, and that creates a much larger experience here on the boat. This is the main feature of the yacht. This is the area that the owner uses the most. All right, so we'll go into the Salon. It's a busy boat today, lots of people. So anyway, we'll go through, excuse me, into the main Salon here. Very nice. We've got some great use of materials in here. We've got beautiful rug. I believe underneath here you've got hard floor. You can see the wooden floor here, the combination between a wooden floor and this rug here. Great use of light colors, modern design. Like I said, like I always say, it's designed for the owner, not for you or me, but I do agree. It's very agreeable to me, the interior of this boat. Nice and modern, and yeah, light colors, kind of neutral. All the furniture is movable, so they can rearrange it. You could have a dining table in here if you wanted to. You know, the boat is for sale, obviously, so the interiors of boats are very specific. You know, you could remove this and put a TV in if you wanted to. I know a lot of people will balk at that idea, but you know, whatever floats your boat, literally, you can put whatever you want in place if you were thinking about buying a yacht like this. Like I always say, it's very hard to convey the quality of everything when we do a yacht tour. You know, every bit of material, the woods and these walls, which have got beautiful materials on. I don't even want to touch most of the stuff. All the different quality, all of the different materials are the top quality, as always on a yacht. All right, so we'll go through into the master cabin. One of the things to note is how light an area is in here. I've got marble floors. How do I know? Because it's cold, because I'm in bare feet right now. But we've got marble floors. We've got a day head here. And then we go straight into the master cabin. Obviously the door would be closed under normal circumstances. We've got a walk-in closet here, which is interesting. You can go in and walk through and come out the other side. Now, this boat is a 499 gross ton boat, so it's a small boat, you know, and in comparison to another 499 gross ton boat, it seems like it has a lot more space. We've got an area here in the this is within the master cabin, where the owner can come out and sit out here and, you know, drink a cappuccino or whatever, which is really unusual for a boat of this size. Again, we come around here, we've got this huge, it's like a galley bathroom, if you like, We've got cupboards here for clothes and more clothes, I would imagine. And then on the left here, we've got the toilet. And then through into sinks. We've got twin sinks here. And then we've also got the shower cubicle here. And we've got 2 showers as well, which is unusual. I'm not recall ever seeing that before. And then we've got the marble on the floor with the gaps in between so the water drains away underneath and you don't have to see any of that. We'll go through into sleeping area of the master cabin. Look at that, that's so nice. Can't emphasize or can't overemphasize the importance of good lighting in an area like this to make it look the way you see it on camera right now. 2-meter bed, at least 2-meter bed. It might even be bigger. It looks massive compared to another yacht we were on recently where the beds were look quite small. That is a full-size bed that you would find on a yacht of 100 meters, wherever. It's the same sort of size bed, and the mattress, the thickness of the mattress is, it's probably what, 40 centimeters. We've got a writing area here. We've got this tickled me. These are reading lamps that you can turn, but they're coated in leather. I've never seen that before. That's quite interesting. And we've got power sockets, lighting there, switches. Sorry, they're probably blinds and lights and stuff like that down there, so you can open the blinds in the morning without getting out of bed. And then everything will be controlled from an iPod, or an iPad, should I say, not an iPod. And you've got a big TV there with Apple TV running on it right now. But lovely, lovely space in here, and a seating area as well for the owner. Lots of diffused light, which is the key, I think, for a bedroom space. The carpet on the floor is absolutely amazing. I wouldn't like to be the person who cleans it because, it's white, but to the touch on your feet, it's absolutely stunning. Whilst making this video, today's paid partner, BetterHelp, contacted us, and we thought it would be a great opportunity to tell you about them. Therapy is widely recognised as an effective way to tackle personal challenges, but it does come with some obstacles, like finding the right therapist and working around their schedule. That's where BetterHelp's online therapy steps in to address those issues. You deserve to prioritise your well-being and focus on yourself. BetterHelp is convenient and adapts to your schedule. To get started, simply visit their website using my link betterhelp.com/superyacht. You'll fill out a brief questionnaire to be matched with a credentialed therapist who aligns with your needs and preferences. You can then connect with them through phone, video chats, or even messaging. Not happy with your therapist? You can switch at any time without extra cost or hassle. It's no surprise that over 4 million people have turned to BetterHelp for their mental health support. Visit betterhelp.com and use the code SUPERYACHT today and get 10% off your first month of therapy. A big thank you to BetterHelp for supporting this video. All right, we're going to leave the master cabin. I'm going to go down to the guest cabins, which is back along through here, through this corridor. We'll go down the stairs. Again, lovely carpet on the stairs. Absolutely feels great to the feet. And then we've got this area down here. It's like a drink area. You've got cups, etc. laid out. You've got access to the various cabins. The guest cabins is pretty standard layout. And then you've got this, like I said, this service area here with cups and drinking, different types of things on there. There's probably some fridges and stuff in the bottom. And we've got a little coffee machine in the corner. Everything absolutely finest quality and coated in leather. As you can see there on the cappuccino machine, it's all covered in stitched leather, like the interior of a supercar or something. Absolutely fantastic. And then now we'll go into our first cabin here. First guest cabin, smaller bed here, as you can see. It's not like that massive bed that was in the master cabin, but decorated very similarly. The carpet is glorious as well. You can see the same sort of design, but we've got these funky lights here, the green lights. You can see the same sort of furniture as we saw in the main lounge and colours, etc. And then we've got to go through there into the bathroom. All right, in the bathroom, absolutely immaculate. Door's locked, can't actually open that door. You can see the shower with the forest head shower head. It's all smaller scale, but still very nice in there. You've got the extra things so you can wash your hair and stuff like that in there. Oh, so we've got in the corner there's an iPad. This will be used to control all of the entertainment in the room. Like I said, low-key boat, but they still have a small TV, which is quite small, but they still have one there. So if you want to watch TV, you can do. All right, back upstairs. Lovely carpeted stairs here with LED lights underneath each stair, which is a really nice touch. And we're into one of the lounges. Again, beautifully decorated here with lots of modern contemporary colours. Just look down there, you can see drains for the water to go in if the outside deck should get wet. And then you've got the main dining area. Look at the way the boat is rolling side to side as well. You can see it if I hold the camera straight here. All right, we're up on the sun deck. You can see we've got a service area over here where you can have a barbecue and the grill there and a sink and what have you. All of these cupboards here will have like fridges and things like that in it. This table can be opened out as well and raised and opened out into a larger table. And then we've got a service entrance here for the crew. So the crew can come, you know, they can move around the boat without having to disturb the guests, which is pretty standard on big yachts, but it's kind of unusual on a small yacht like this. I know it's a 50-meter. I know that's a big yacht in most people's eyes, but what I'm talking about is that thing over there, 112 meters and, you know, 20 meters across. And it, you know, that's a big yacht and this is a smaller yacht. And so this, which would be standard on a big yacht like that, is unusual on a yacht of this size. So it's really cleverly designed. The whole boat is bigger. It's like the TARDIS. If you ever watch Doctor Who, it's bigger inside than it is on the outside, which is quite remarkable. Bonetti, who are the builders of this yacht, have done a really, really spectacular job, actually. All right, so we're going to go through onto the bridge.
Also, on the size boat, it's great. We do have this option.
All right, here we are. Navigational bridge, wheelhouse, whatever you want to call it. Again, Furuno integrated bridge. This is a new boat, 2023 model. You can see the time on the radar there, 650 hours. I believe the chief told me 800 hours on the engines. So it's a new boat. It's well used by the owners. It's there for all of your, you know, you can look at, it's on the tanks right now. You've got different displays, a bilge, nav lights, fire doors, watertight doors, fire dampers. You can bring up whatever you want and you can look at it on there. You can switch these around as well. You've got your radar here, but this could be here, this could be there, you know. Then you got your Actus in the middle, another radar, two radars on the boats, and then you've got your CCTV system here. And then over here we've got various different things. Inmarsat-C, I think that's Inmarsat-C. Yes, it is. AIS, and then we've got some GPS units there, and a couple of radios. And we've got our flags here. It's more traditional sort of thing. We don't really use them now for communications, of course, unless you'd have to be pretty drastic to be using flags these days. But we still carry them. And we've got rudder angles, a steering wheel here. No seat here. Remember, there's no seat for the captain to sit on, which is something I've just noticed. And then we've got the controls for the various radars and autopilot, stuff like that. Now in here we've got fire detection systems. Let's see if I can open this. Yeah, fire detection. Here we've got emergency batteries. This is for we have emergency batteries. This boat doesn't have an emergency generator. Under 500 gross tons, you don't need one. They have emergency batteries instead. And we've got circuit switches here, breakers here, 24 volts for your GMDSS, and emergency power for when you have a power failure to control stuff on the bridge. On this side, we've got a native display for what we just saw on the bridge multifunction display. It's given us a lot of information on here. You can, like I said, we can switch through to different things: nav lights, bilge system, pumps control. Whoops, I've just pressed it accidentally. I didn't mean to do that. And then you can see you've got these are valves for the black and grey water. I won't touch it again in case I accidentally discharge something. But that's what that is. You've got your external lights controls up here. You've got your emergency stops for your dampers. This is for if you have a fire, you want to stop dampers, so you can stop the dampers for your generators, stuff like that. So all of that in here. Bilge pumps, this is where you'd start your fire pumps if there was a fire, and then you've got your general emergency alarm there. You'd switch that and you get your 7 short and 1 long. And then more 24 volt stuff for your radios and emergency lighting and stuff like that in there. Lock that if I can. There we go. And that is the bridge on this boat. Now under here we'll have a gyro compass somewhere. I don't really want to feel a bit rude going in these actually, so I'm not going to do that. But under here we'll have a rat's nest of wires and stuff for all of this equipment that you see on here. That's, you know, nicely integrated into this bridge. Again, like I said, Furuno bridge. I think I mentioned that already. And then you've got engine controls. I think on a boat of this size, I don't know whether they're on. No, on a boat of this size, you could probably start the engines from the bridge. I'm not sure, but I probably can. And that's probably why you've got these 2 screens here. So yeah, that's about it on the bridge of this boat. All right, guys, we'll end the tour here. Unfortunately, we couldn't get any time with the chief. We needed an escort in the engine room to look around. He was very busy, so we'll leave it here. Let us know what you think of the boat. We think it's absolutely stunning. A great boat built by Bonetti. All right, guys, be sure to like and all that jazz. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.